second stream on Twitch here, basically. My last stream was on Thursday night, I think, or Thursday night my time, and what we did was start to build the reminiscence of a cabin to start decorating to feel Christmas and cozy. So we're going to continue that now. We've done most of the outside and the outside structure, so in this stream we are going to focus on some of the internal. So if we go into the build, because I evicted my sim that was going to live on this lot. We are in unlimited build funds. Sometimes I like to do challenges where they do basically have like monetary limits, or you can't use cheats, or you can't use like move objects on, or things like that. It's more the facts that I have been playing around with a lot of my stream Twitch settings, because I think most of them were set to the default, but now basically I'm hoping I've got them to a level. I have just noticed that I might have put emote only chat on. I thought that meant that it would allow people to use emotes only and still chat, but from what I can tell it will only now use emotes only. But I'm going to leave that for now, because if I come off this screen the music will stop from The Sims. I suppose I could check, to be honest, but I'll start some building first and see how we go. But basically this is where we were last time. If I turn off the grid mode using G, you'll get a better view of what we want it to look like. So basically what we've got here is the outside remnants of the cabin. What we basically did last time was build up the structure from scratch. We also very much did some of the foliage back here, and foliage and trees and things is one of those things I like to do with move objects on. You can get a much more realistic look, and as it kind of goes along with everything around here that matches in Glimmerbrook, I am liking the layout. I'm hoping towards the end of the stream I can skip a few sim days or use a cheat to enable snow, so we can see what it looks like basically in the winter. And because this is at the very start of the winter season. But basically, yeah, we've done the basic outside structure, and what we will do now is focus more on the inside. You'll notice that the majority of the inside is just the fireplace feature at the moment, because I wanted that to be a big thing. So yeah, basically I wanted the fireplace to be the central point of the room. So using that sort of structure, what I'm going to do here is this side of the room is very much going to be an open plan living area, and then around this side we're going to do 2 bedrooms and a stone based bathroom to make it feel cozy and wintry. And then we'll use a lot of the season pack decorations to be able to basically make it feel all festive, cozy, warm and Christmassy. And then we'll also add some more decoration to the outside. This is also sort of one of those cabins that I think would suit very well in, I think it's I get confused between Sims 3's and Sims 4 names, the outdoor retreat neighbourhood. I think the woodland one. So basically I think it would also suit in there. What I will do is, when I'm finished and happy with this, is upload it to the gallery, and if I go here you'll be able to see my Sims name. I'm not online at the moment, and I am going to stay offline because I am streaming and my internet isn't always reliable, but my username is here. and then basically you'll be able to look up and I'll name it off Cozy Christmas Cabin or something like that, and you'll be able to then see basically if you do want to use this. I don't expect anyone to want to use it, but it can. So I think the next best thing to do is start building. What I have noticed is we've still got here where we haven't decorated the platform trim. So what I am going to do is find the similar to what we've got here, so that the platform is basically the same colour as the foundation trim, so it sort of looks in more. And then a little bit later we will also fix the clipping issue we've got here, where some of the tree is going round with basically some of the tree is very much clipping through the wall. But what I want to do for now is just build the basic layout of what we want this to look like. So this bit here, which I'm building now, is going to be the bathroom, and I'm going to very much put that in between the two bedrooms. And I think as this is sort of a retreat, I don't want to make the bedrooms too big or too small. So what I will do is basically if we go to here, line it up with that wall here, we'll have one bedroom there. Again, they're going to be very much single cozy bedrooms. We'll do the same on this side to line it up, and we may play around with this layout later and as we go along. What I am going to do is because you'll notice the audio would have changed there, because I'm extending and projecting across screens. I had the little bar at the top that was saying disconnect from my projected screen, and it was getting in the way of the stream tools, or at least these build tools here, and it does occasionally get in the way, so I just managed to move that here. And you'll notice here now we've got a really big living space here, and I like doing walls like this because it allows for, like, it doesn't seem all square. And we'll notice that these are going to be two very cozy single rooms, but I think I will also maybe put a tent outside or something similar. We'll see how we go along, but this is how I want to start it. So what I will do to start with is just add some doors for these rooms, going along with the wooden effect, so that we do have an entranceway into these rooms. And then we'll find a different door for the bathroom, because even though I like the look of this door, I never think basically having a door with basically a window in is good for a bathroom, because you're always going to have like a really nosy person or whatever. So let's hope we can find a more appropriate door for the bathroom. It's got to match with the wooden colour and the wooden effect we've got going on. So let's see what door I think will be best. I'm thinking maybe something like this one kind of goes with the rest of the layout. We'll start with something and then we may change things later. For example, even now I might move this forward one, just because I think I like the bigger area. And what I may also do is extend this room here to be a little bit bigger, so that can be like a twin room or something like that. We'll see how far we go, because yeah, basically I want this entire area here to be the open plan living area, so we'll have stuff like that. And then basically what we also will do is so I noticed it didn't save for some of my outdoor decorations from last time, so we will put those back in. If we remember, we started building a counter and a barbecue and things like that, so we will add those back in, because even though it's winter, I still think it would be really nice to add sort of stuff to feature outside, because you may want to go hunt or go on a nice Boxing Day walk or whatever. So yeah, I think that will in effect. So now we have kind of got a starting layout that we want to use. It's very boxy at the moment, but we'll see how this goes. I am just making this. I think I do just want to make this single story, but I may, as I haven't used any of the platform tools yet, I may get rid of this room here and use it to build a platform above. For now, I just want to see what this will do. But I'm very much also going to get rid of this one here just to see where we are. I am going to have the bathroom there, I know for definite, but then I think maybe at the top we'll use the platform tool that, like I said in my last one, I haven't really played around with too much. Like, that is since the last time I played The Sims. So yeah, I only updated it recently, so we'll just start by adding in very much a wooden effect for the walls. We want it all to look very much handcrafted and things like that. So hopefully we can have something, and very much I start with the layout and then I have a tendency to change it later, because I am indecisive amongst other things. Could do something like that. That very much looks sort of homegrown, though I wish you could get that one in slightly different colours. And I haven't really played around too much with the eco living pack, minus the voting type things. So we'll see how far we get with that. I'm going to just centre this up slightly more with the basic chimney breast. I just want it to be slightly more centre like that. I've just turned on the grid tool again, because sometimes that's easier when you're using the alt tool to be able to just work out what you're going to run into. And I very much wanted to do like a really sort of stone based bathroom, so hopefully we'll start with that for the layout. Ooh, I just saw a floor I really wanted to use, so I'm going to change that now. And if you use the arrow key, you can change the direction, but I very much like that one at the moment. So hopefully that will keep it like that. And then what we'll also do is hopefully we'll find a nice stone effect. A lot of people don't like the vampire pack, but it's actually one of my favourites for both gameplay and decoration. That's kind of looking nice. How about this one? I do kind of like that too. And then if we remember, what I might do is also build the chimney breast on the inside, just to give that a little bit more of a layout. So if we move the fireplace here and then just build it here too, then that way we've got a sort of a similar effect. And then what we can do is move the fireplace back so it's against this wall here, and then I'll very much use the same sort of stone we used on the outside to decorate the inside of the chimney breast, because I think it's good that you want them to match. You want them to very much feel like they are part of the same structural sort of layout. So if we do that too, you'll occasionally notice that the music will stop. That's just mainly because accidentally I float into my other screen, and then the Sims window is not in focus, but hopefully I will get used to that eventually. I just think having like a nice stone-based feature in the house will be nice amongst the wood, because there are things you don't want made of wood. I am kind of thinking maybe I could use a similar stone colour like that instead. So if we move that inside, and we could also do that on the outside possibly. So if we page up, I don't like that as much on the outside. If we try and find the one we're using, I do like, let's go to rock and stone. That's kind of nice too. Got this, which I very much like actually, so I might do that inside here as well, and in the bathroom, so it looks like we sourced the same sort of stone for both areas. I think that will look really nice and go along with the decor. And now we've got to also find a similar floor. If I remember correctly, it'll be this one. So this one is from the sort of the island one. I get confused again with the names, so we'll want to find sort of the matching floor to that, hopefully, or something that will go along nice with it. We got this, but it's too dark, though I would like that in another colour. Let's see what else we've got. Doesn't look like we have a matching floor for that one, but hopefully it's got something like that. Or we'll have a look in tiles too, though I do very much want to go along with the stone effect rather than anything else. So let's see. That's kind of nice. I like the texture and the difference to it. Let's have a look in rock and stone again, just to see if there could be anything useful. Oh, I think it's this one, because that's sort of a similar colour to the walls, sort of. And we've got that, which is okay too. I kind of like that one, so we'll add that one in there for now, just to see what we like. And then if we put these walls up, hopefully you'll see that it's got the similar effect. We're starting to build up the inside here now. I'm not sure if I'm happy with the walls. To me, it kind of looks too light, but I don't want anything too dark either. I prefer that. We've also got that, which is okay, but this one, I do like the more wooden warm effect that we've got going on, so hopefully we'll choose that one for now. I guess the next best thing to do is play with if we use build. Hopefully if we go page up and we delete the roof and we want to build like a semi platform here, so hopefully they've got a square platform, hopefully we can use that. And that's got that kind of nice effect, and hopefully then it will allow us to delete the roof just for now, so that we can put things on there. And we'll drag this to about, I don't know, halfway, just below halfway, just to see what we can do, so we can make a big sort of master bedroom up here, and then here will be more of a flat base thing. So if we try and add some walls, to our platform now, just because otherwise that's going to look really weird if we don't. I don't want to add walls because we want space for the ladder, but for now I will. And I think a ladder will be the most appropriate for this. And then what we can do is add a roof up here and then another roof up here. So hopefully we can get a nice, so we go page down a few, not that many. We'll be able to add a, wrong way. We'll be able to add a roof here, which we can then very much blend in. We'll very much move that so it's not cutting into the wall, but we will move it across just a tiny bit, just because I think it would look better, and we'll very much move this upwards. For now, we will play around with this. I'm hoping to drag it all the way across. Nope. Like I said, I haven't played around with the platform tool too much because I don't want. And then we'll duplicate this and go page up, and hopefully then we can also stick a roof on top. We'll then try and move that across just so we don't interact with the platform, but equal the levels out of the roof possibly. I do prefer the much sort of thinner or roofs on a cabin, such as like that, so then we can use basically it just gives us more of a level, and I think to what we want to do. So if we page down on that, then hopefully if we search ladders, because I've yet to use any of these, we'll get a similar, if we do it from this sort of be kind of nice to add it sort of centrally to that actually, and we'll move the door elsewhere, so then we've got here sort of a central hallway to the upstairs of our platform tool. Is that going to get rid of the ladder if I do that? No, okay, that's useful. And then now we've got a little hallway, I think. Nope, we don't, because I got rid of the ladder. Why does making it a room get rid of the ladder? Maybe I have to add the ladder back in, something like that, I don't know. So if we page down again, hopefully. Is it not gonna let me? Oh, it might. Okay, I like that. Then hopefully, yeah, we come up here, we'll add some fencing around here or something, and then we've got a huge sort of master suite we can use, and then maybe we can add a little balcony up here, and then that will give us a lot more room to play with. I need to drag this roof over a little bit more, just to make it match. And then if I hold shift, oh no, I want the one that lets me move it together, so I need to not hold shift. And then we just want to move that along, though now I think it's too pointy. I need to undo moving that tree because I didn't do that on purpose. And then we very much want the roof. No, that's okay like that, but we very much want the roof to fit the building rather than having an extended sort of area. Undo doing that tree again because I keep doing it. And then we'll add similar windows along the outside here to match those ones there, and add some up here so that we've very much got more to play with. Why have I now got a tree in my house? But okay, we'll delete that one for now and we'll put it back wherever it was later. Yeah, I very much like that. I guess we're not really using the platform as a platform anymore, but I think it'll be nice. And then we can add sort of, this could be like a little storage area, and then we'll play around with the rest of the layout. And then we've got like a huge sort of master bedroom area, I'd say, to work with. What I would like to do is maybe instead of making this a hallway, just make the whole room a room, and then we can possibly work around the ladder. Yeah, I think I prefer that. And then what we'll do is we'll use the platform tool again. Hopefully it's gonna let me do it here to then build like a balcony. I mean, I know I've got tons of other options to build a balcony. Like, I could just use the room tool and put the walls back in. But I think it'd be very much sort of nicer this kind of way. And then that way down there has also got some cover. What I will do, just to go along with what we've got, is add the same fencing around this balcony here. And I do also want to grab these little columns again, because and put them on the corners, because I think it goes really nicely with basically the layout, if it'll let me. Yep. And I need to keep remembering to hold the right key so that it auto duplicates after. Let's go page down so we're actually on the floor we want to use. And then we'll grab like a huge door or something. Let's see if we can maybe move the ladder. I think it kind of looks nice centrally, but it may be more practical to move it elsewhere. I like that you can just put a ladder sort of like freestanding in the room. You don't actually have to is it not gonna let me do what I want to do? Maybe it isn't. There's a window there, but I understand why that's not working now. It was me being an idiot. But now I can sort of do the internal platform we've got going on there, and hopefully it will let me extend the floor over to here. Page down. Maybe there, so slightly off central. Nope. I wish it would let me. Oh, it can if I do it this way. Where's that gonna lead? I forget the controls sometimes because I haven't played in a little while. I don't know if I want it sort of centrally in this room up here, or whether I want it sort of like that, and that would be better. But then I think the ladder is now in the bathroom, but what we could do is basically move the bathroom, which seems more of a sensible idea now that I think about it. And I'm hoping it will let you put like things behind the ladder, because then we can make really good use of that space. And just for a minute, I am gonna pause my stream here just to basically I need to get up and move around because I accidentally just moved my kneecap and I need to move it back into where it normally sits. So what I will do is I will leave the stream going, but I will want to let me get on the right screen. I will go to the be right back screen and move my microphone basically. Basically, I'm going to mute my microphone for 2 seconds and then I will be back in a few minutes once I've basically gotten up and moved around. Hi, so now I'm back. Sorry about that. Sometimes I have to do that because otherwise I get really uncomfortable. So we were just deleted the bathroom because basically I think we want to play around slightly with the layout, but I think this is going to look better. So we're going to have sort of a master bedroom area with a balcony up here, and I am actually going to start with that because I like working my way downwards. What we will do is see if we can switch, is add the same sort of feel to the outside as we did with the other ones. Hopefully then we can also use this flooring here on the balcony, and if we go to the build tools and find platform trim, hopefully then, if I can find the right one again because I always have trouble finding this one, is add the trim to the platform so that it all looks nice and sort of decorated like the rest of the house. We're also gonna want to add basically a roof trim again because we've redone the roof, and we'll basically also I want to add in one of those I don't know what you call them, but the ones that give you like a little separating line between where things start and end. We want something that's kind of a wooden effect here, so maybe something like that, or like that, yes. And then hopefully that is again starting to look a lot more like it was looking like before. What we will do now is we need to add in back in some of these windows, so hopefully I'm going to use the by room tool, hopefully, and then hopefully it will do the ones I need. I think it's not added any on the front, but we can add those manually ourselves. So I need to go page down just to make sure I'm on the right. This is going to be very much bright and airy, I think. Then we're going to just put 2 together and 2 together if it would let me, but it's not going to. So what I am going to do is, to make this slightly more symmetrical, is what are we interacting with? Oh, the other window. Let's use Alt. Maybe just one window for each side. That might look better. So if we delete that one, hopefully then we can move that one slightly further away from the wall. So, and then here we'll have our double doors out to the balcony. And what I decided I was going to do while I was walking around is basically I'm going to build the layout, build the main cabin, and then I'll upload a version without all the festive decorations, and then I will upload a version with it, so then you have the chance to like decorate it all on your own. Oh, why can't I put that? It's probably because we changed the fireplace. I kind of liked how they lined up before, but to make this look better, we can basically just move that here to make it basically line up a little bit more with the wood store. And then towards the bottom we need to add windows again, and basically if I put in, it was one away there, and then we had like, if we used, oh I think it was the Alt tool. Again, some of this is a little bit fiddly for me, so I try my best, but I know it can be annoying watching people. I think these need to go a little higher now that I think about it. I wish it would give me a ruler or something to like line up. Yeah, something like that, I think will look okay. It may not be, no, it's definitely not symmetrical, but doing this from the inside I've realised is a lot going to be easier. So if we use the Alt tool, hopefully we can line the centre of the window up with the line there, and again on the other one it's sort of like on the third line, so hopefully we can do that there, and that will again look much better. So it's starting to come together, definitely, like on the outside now. It's still got the same sort of feel as it did before, but just basically we've just added another story really. So what I want to do next, I think, is add the double doors in, so we at least have the base layout what we want to do. And I think this would look like kind of really nice with some sort of glass or something along those lines, so it lets them in. I'm gonna try not to use any custom content because it's annoying when you don't have it. I have very little custom content in terms of build, actually. I realised my custom content is actually more for like Sims themselves, or like getting like blood water or something from my vampire game crews. Oh, I like these sliding doors. That would be a really nice effect here, maybe even without the windows we've got going on. So if we delete window 1 and delete window 2, 2 tool, 2 tool, 2 tool, so we've basically got, oh, I like that. Yeah, I think that would be really nice for this sort of cabin effect, even though it's a little bit more modern than the rest of the cabin. I still like it. Hopefully if we use this tool we'll be able to get a slightly darker frame on the wood, because I dislike the green bits. There was one I liked there, I accidentally flicked through it. Yeah, I would like to change the outside frame colour, but I think the one that goes the most is probably that one, and that is also going to let a lot of light in to our master sort of bedroom. I do worry though, like, it's because this is a platform, it's sort of gone upwards, so if we go for stairs, ooh, I think that'll look nice. We can then sort of build some wooden to that area. You have to sort of take steps before you do anything, and I do like that. Maybe a ladder. Nah, a ladder wouldn't work in this extent. I wish it would give me one more step. Can I change the height of this platform, maybe? Yes. Is that gonna up the whole house? I mean, it doesn't matter if it has. Ooh, what has it done to my little spindles? There we go. We'll leave it like that for now, because I think that still works. Though it doesn't line up with the door, which is really annoying. Maybe we just want, like, I don't know, a platform inside as well for that area. That would work. If we go to the freeform platform tool, and we just want maybe this entire section. Whoops, not that entire section. We'll put the walls back in, I think. It will still look nice. And we'll put a window back in because I think it will look good. Like I said, I have not played around with this platform tool at all, so it's very much new to me. But hopefully this will bring us sort of all more together, and I do like the, if I hold control, raise platform. Ooh, okay, I kind of like that, yeah. And then what we can do is, for now, I just want to grab these ones. That's better. One more, I think, yeah. And then basically now we've got a main area here. We could add a little single sort of lavatory there or something like that. Just why won't it let me add? Oh, it will. It just has to be very specific. Because we changed the external layout again, we're gonna have to re-put the walls on. So hopefully it will. You can see how much the lighting changes with the shadow of the roof between there and there. And I very much do like what the platform has allowed me to do here. So hopefully then, if we find those sliding doors that I liked again. Like I said, I have not played around with these tools at all since they've come out. Is that too tall? Yeah. Also too tall. Also too tall. Are these all too tall? I wonder why. Can't intersect with walls. Well, what do you think we're doing? It's a door. Insufficient wall placement. Can I up the walls of just the platform? Or did that just up the walls of everything? That up the walls of everything. I don't know how that looks. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like it, so I'm gonna keep it with the higher wall placement just to see what that gives us. So hopefully that will then give us sufficient room for the slidey door that we want. Or that I want. I doubt anyone else wants it. And then I also noticed what we'll need to do is add steps the other side just to help them off the platform. I don't know, I've watched a couple of videos of like Delicacy and James Turner, but I can't remember if it basically said that Sims could step off platforms. So what we'll do now, hopefully, as technically this one on the outside here is a separate platform, we can raise the height by 1. It got rid of the stairs, but it did do something we wanted. And then we can add some stairs back in. Again, I might play around with the colours of these later. I just want to oh no, because now it's equal, we don't even need that. That's actually much better. I do like that you can raise the platforms like singularly. I think that's like a really nice idea. And raising the wall height has also given us like better door options, I would say. Well, not that much better, but and I think I want one that lets a lot of light in. So I think I would prefer the one that stretches across. Yeah, like that. And then you've got a lot of light being let in there too. And we'll very much, hopefully, if we click on one of these windows and it allows us to do it per room, then we can basically try and line these up. So something like that. Ooh, hopefully, maybe actually, if we delete this one, we also delete this one, and then use the buy room tool for these windows. No, I don't want to, so I don't think that's gonna work. Hopefully though. That looks slightly better in placement. Hopefully using the alt tool I can move it up a little bit. We can then try and line it up. It's gonna be like this. I'm not a very good person because of my hand dexterity for anyone who has any sort of OCD tendencies, because basically things that require like very little movements I can't do from my cerebral palsy. I've just noticed someone in the chat, so Samantha Love Puppy 1234. Hello. I don't know how long you're basically how long ago you messaged, but I guess building more than a box is just practice. So you kind of always start with a box in The Sims, and like I did, you probably didn't see my last stream, but basically you just build like little extensions out so it looks less like a box. So that's why I did the fireplace extension, and that's why I also did it inside. And then what you've also got is basically you just build up. So you always start with a box. That is probably the best thing to do. Then what you do is basically build up from there. And with the new platform tool, you can add different layers and sort of feel to it, so it's slightly more layered. Like if you look back at the very beginning of this stream, you'll notice that this wasn't here, and I've basically just added it since. Oh, do I like that more? No, I don't. Okay. And hopefully, now that we've got this second story here, we can add one of those lines similar to the roof trims along. Yeah, something like that, to just give that a little bit of separation. Let's see the colour. Don't like the colour at the moment, but we can fix it later. And then that just gives you more of a texture type thing. It is mainly just practice. Like, you always start with the box, unless you really want to do something weird. Like, everything starts with a box. So it's kind of like that. Let's see if there's any other sorts of colours that we want. I do prefer that actually over the last one we chose. And you'll notice I jump around a lot when building, and that's not just because that's what I do, but it's just because I notice things and then go, oh, I can remember what I could improve that with. I don't know if, yeah. So then we can also add a little window here. I don't like using that window in the little roof. I prefer the squarer one. So let's see what we can find. But it is mainly just practice. Everyone always starts off with a box, and then you build more and more and more until you no longer have a box. It's kind of nice to have an idea of what you wanted to do, but even with this one, I started off with like a single story. I started off basically with a single story, and it was always going to be a single story, but then I remembered, oh, the platform tool that I've yet to use properly. What should we do with that? And now basically what we add, and to even simple things like adding little curved sort of platforms outside, adding a balcony makes it look a lot less like a box. And I'm not sure about that door yet. It kind of doesn't suit the rest of the feel, but I do like the glass area, so I might play around with that a little bit. And like this, just before this stream, I only figured out like I had to turn on the store video option. So I guess if you haven't seen my past stream, you won't see how this started out. Rather than it was basically started as a box, and then I added this platform here, but now I think I've hopefully turned on the right setting to store the stream, so you can see how this started and then see how basically see how it evolved from there. So let's go to maybe that. Yeah, we'll go more in keeping with the layout of what we want to do. Even though the sliding doors are really nice, I don't think they go with the effect. Maybe that. Let's see what it looks like inside. Yeah, I like that it sets in a little bit of light. And then I'm going to actually leave these walls without windows, because then we can add lots of like foragey and like plants and things, just to make it look a little bit more homely. And what I will also do, while I remember, to go along with the rest of the aesthetic of like the handmade is use the freeform just to add a little bit of protection there against, you know, because you don't want to like fall. And you can always use these handles to grab, and then you want to just draw. Oh, that got rid of my door for some reason. I'll add it back in after, but I just want to go with the same layout. I think it was this door we decided on in the end, and you can see, even if I Control Z that, how much light that lets in, just how much it adds to the aesthetic. So this is very much going to be our master bedroom area, and though I originally had the idea to have like a 2-bedroom cabin, I think I've changed my mind. I might add maybe a I might add a single bedroom downstairs and do something like this. So here's the bathroom, here's the single bedroom, and then we can use this area here to basically put a little nook or decorations here. And yeah, I think I like that. You'll see at the moment even this inside is starting to look quite boxy, but we'll fix that later as we go along. So what I want to do, just because otherwise it will annoy me, is add the same sort of wooden walls and floor to this layout, and the same for this one here, which is going to be like a single room, which could also be like an office. And then here we've got the bathroom, which we very much decided at the time, or I did, was going to be a stone based one, because I loved the idea of the stone. And you'll notice that because I used colour the whole room, I've gotten rid of the stone fireplace feature, which I am really liking. But we're going to add the same stone effect to the bathroom here, and a similar sort of floor. But though I kind of like the floor there as something else. And then we've very much got these areas to decorate. This could be very much a good area for the kitchen, have the centre in the middle, and then up here we'd have the living area. If we try and decorate this whole room, just again it will annoy me, and I'm going to do the same for the upstairs for now, just because yeah, I like things looking symmetrical or sort of in the same style to start with. And then what I'll do, I'm going to turn that, I think, for that side. And then we can add the door backing, because for some reason we did something and that got rid of it. Maybe I didn't undo my Control Z of showing you basically what I wanted to do. And I'm going to use the Alt tool here just to go without the grid layout, just to center that a little bit more with the rest of the layout. And this is really starting to come together now for like a master bedroom, but it's still got the handmade sort of cozy feel, I think, to it. So what I think we'll do now, just so we know what we're doing, is we'll grab that nice door we had before. Actually, no, I really like this. And just to make use of this, we'll do a door there, and then we'll do another door the exact opposite side there, so that we can very much use this for like the kitchen layout and things like that. So then this is really starting to come together again now. Again, it's gotten rid of my bottom windows because it seems to be whatever I do. Let's add them in. Again, I'm going to do this from the inside because the good thing I like about this is you can see where they line up. But now, because technically that is a separate room, I can add them just sort of like that, and that would look okay. Yeah, and I think that looks okay. Not sure I like that door anymore. We'll see if we can, I like how when you scroll out, you can see almost into it, though when you scroll in, it kind of, basically, it, adds in, yeah, you can see how you can see in when you scroll out, and then you can't see in when you scroll in, which is very much how it would work in sort of a real life. That might be nice for the roof if it'll let me place it, which it won't, so we'll try something smaller. This isn't gonna, nope. Let's find a really small window that I think would be nice. I kind of want the one I had before, but I can't remember which one it was. It had a handmade sort of feel to it. Yeah, sort of like that. Let's see if we can change the colour slightly to go along with the rest of the house. If not, we can do something else. Yeah, I just like adding little skylights into the roof just because it adds a little bit of extra light. Only a little bit, but it's nice enough that it adds. But I've just noticed it isn't lined up properly with the centre of the door, which is what I want to do, which is off centre with the lines. Something like that. And then what we'll do is also do the same on the other side. And what we'll do, because the back of this looks very, very empty compared to the rest, we'll add decorations on the back and little bits of foliage so that, yeah, so that it goes along more with the aesthetic of what we want to achieve. So hopefully that, something like that, because then you're not looking like at a complete sort of empty. I will do, because otherwise it is going to annoy me. Is just move that up so that I can then, hopefully, if I can't do it normally, I'll turn move objects on. What I will do, and it's going to annoy me, I'm going to use half a wall tool and almost half a medium wall and draw it on top of here to complete our fireplace in a way, and then hopefully it will then allow me to add this on top. Not sure I like that either, so I might use the normal wall tool to do it. That might be too tall, but we'll see what it looks like. Hopefully it will allow me to change the wall height of just this wall so that it can sort of go along with the rest, but either way it just makes more sense, I guess. But what we'll do is see if we can, nope, because that lowers the whole house. It thinks this is a platform. I'm going to use half a wall, I think, and then we'll add maybe a floor on top of the half a wall. More than medium half wall, short half wall, slightly shorter short wall. That might look better. Yeah, just so it overextends the roof a little bit. It will look better that way. And then we can use that to colour the outside and the inside, because otherwise it looks odd. And then hopefully yeah, something like that I think would work nicely, because then it's again, it goes along with the aesthetic of what we've got going, and hopefully doing that means nothing I've done on the inside is affected. Let's put the holes up to see. That looks okay to me. Yeah, I like that. And this is starting to come together on the inside now. Like I said, I was always going to start with the bathroom, so let's do that. First thing we want to do is turn move objects on by using bb.move objects on. I don't think I've turned testing cheats on, but sometimes it works without. Do Control C to get rid of that window and just move it so the foliage is no longer inside the house. So something like that, which would work better, and then I always try to turn it back off again unless I really need it, because otherwise basically it gets a bit confusing. So I guess let's start with the bathroom. I think this bathroom is now big enough to add both a bath and a shower, which I think would be really nice. No. Let's go to the stone section, see if anything comes up. Nope. Kinda like that. No. What's this colour? Nope. Masonry also helps. Maybe we do just want a tile in here instead. I was going to go with stone, but maybe if we can get a tile that looks stone-ish, then it might look better. So we've got sort of that, which I kind of like. Though it looks a bit more modern than I was thinking, but we'll see where we get to. And I do like the whole handcrafted feel of this. And even though the Sims won't be able to see this and it won't come up with like the half decorated wall, I always try and colour inside the fireplace just so that it all comes together. Not sure how I feel about that. Maybe that? No, maybe something grey? Might work? Nope. Ooh, what's this one? Yeah, that kind of goes with the stone, so I think I will do that. And now, just to give the bathroom the same sort of feel as the fireplace. All in all, it's all just practice. Like, I have a few other like build videos on my YouTube channel that and all in all, not build. You always start with a box and then you just build out. So don't be discouraged if you start with a box, because everyone always does. You always start with some sort of box and then you just build outwards from there. So even adding things like the balcony, the fireplace shaft, or whatever you actually call this, and adding like a slightly non-square sort of platform porch area, that all adds to the layout we're building. So let's go down towards the bathroom. I'm sorry if the jumping around annoys you too much. Like, I'm normally like a really organized person. Like, I think like when I first started working at the place I worked, I did like a year's worth of work in like 3 months, so they had to find me more to do. But yeah, just along those lines, I think I want something stone based for the toilet as well. Maybe something like this would look nice, though it looks kind of too modern for our cabin. I like having sort of the wooden effect, no, because that's too let's see. That kind of goes with it. Let's see if there's a greyish one that we can use. That looks more stone based. I always like to place sort of the toilet sort of towards a wall, because then you can put like the toilet roll on one side and then like maybe a sink in the corner, and then you can use like a shower and a bath the other area. What I really liked is, I think it was in what do you call it, the university pack, they added this shower, which for me was really great because it sort of allowed you to build more accessible bathrooms. Have I got move objects on again? Because I shouldn't be able to play that on a window, but apparently I can. So you could build almost like a wet room type thing for the shower, which I really liked, because it's definitely more accessible, like that you could build a wet room, which I really liked. Like, actually I dislike wet rooms. I know that's kind of privileged because I can walk without the step with my disability. It's just more the fact that basically I find wet rooms then become too wet and then I'm slipping all over the place. And for someone who is like really unsteady on her feet, that doesn't really help. The bath there is kind of nice too. Sometimes I like it if you can use, basically if you use move objects on correctly, you can add it, so you can add the shower over the bath and they can still use it. But I'm not sure I want to do that. So something like that. And that has led me, that bath, because I like how it looks, to go with the more wooden furniture feel. And then, yeah, basically up here we've got, they'll have to come downstairs, but again they don't have to go too far as long as you don't leave it too long, because going down a ladder when you need the loo is kind of difficult, I guess. I might actually get rid of the wet room type shower, because this cabin is nowhere near accessible anyway. So maybe that'll be a nice challenge to try next time. Build like a outdoor cabin. Is that then more like an accessible Christmas cabin, which would be nice. I mean, it's very much got to be flat, so no stairs. What would be nice is ramps in The Sims 4 to build it more accessible. So then hopefully I can find like a wooden themed toilet somewhere to go along with the rest of this. I don't like the black bit on the back. If I could change the black bit on the back of that one, that would sort of be really useful. Let's see. That kind of works. Kind of goes with the rest of it. Yeah, I kind of like that. But I am actually going to place it sort of more centrally underneath the window. And then we'll place a sink somewhere, either here or in the corner. And hopefully for the sink, we can do something more wooden based too. Maybe like that. I kind of like that because it seems kind of useful, though that would be more suitable outside. What have we got here? Because that'll match the shower. Yeah, I very much like that one too. Could very much put that there. And that kind of builds the bathroom up. So we have got like a base bathroom here. We've got the necessities here. And always like to add a rug in the bathroom, even though that is terribly unhygienic in real. I always think a rug in a bathroom kinda brings the whole thing together, I want to use that key to make it a little bit smaller, and the Alt tool to just center it up a little bit, so then it just brings a nice overall more nice feel to it. And then if we go into scents and towels, what we'll want to do is find something kind of wooden. I do like the laundry basket, so I will also add that to the bathroom. Hopefully not too close to the bath, but maybe in the corner would be nice. Hopefully that will put that there. I like off-centering things like laundry baskets because it allows you to do much more. Let's see what else we can do. That's kind of looking wooden too, though will get in the way of our windows. The wood kind of be useful if we turn this one so we can feel the whole wall. Why can't we place it there? Can't intersect with other objects. Okay. That's kind of nice, because then you've got all the useful sort of things you could use. Yeah. Let's remove this. Hopefully it will allow it to move it down. Yeah. And to move it down, instead of using the 9 and 0 keys, all I am actually doing is just holding Alt and sliding it down that way. So if we put this wall back up, yeah, that sort of led us more to getting a nice sort of style here. What that has kind of made me think is we can stick the laundry basket in this corner to go under the shelf, so that everything to do with the laundry is here. Yeah, and then we'll just want to add things like a towel rack and things like this. I find with bathrooms you very much want to play with the walls all the time, because basically you want to make sure that you've got enough things that you'd expect in a bathroom. So here, because this is there, what we could do is add a little half wall here. So if we go to the half wall section and find a really short half wall, and we just add it around the toilet, so it kind of blocks it off, though that kind of does block off the laundry area on one side, but we'll see. I just want it even shorter than that. Nope, too short, that one. Yeah, something like that. And I don't want the laundry basket in this one to actually be functional, it's just decoration. I can't remember if it's an actual one or decoration. But then what we can do is add some stone here to build that along with the rest of the bathroom. And then we can use our half wall trims to add some sort of glass on the top. Thinking maybe something like that, though there is one here that I really like. Don't like that colour though. Something like that, though. Stone. That colour looks okay, though I do prefer it with the glass. Maybe this? Yeah, I think that goes around with the aesthetic. And it does give some privacy there, and then we can go back to the bathroom and grab one of these, and then hopefully the walls would be tall enough. Hopefully we'll use Alt here. It's going to let me place it there, so hopefully I can move it up. But as this isn't functional, what we can do is do bb.move objects on. And just move it up ever so slightly, so it's like that. So then you've got more of a sort of functional bathroom in a way. And then we'll also want to add a mirror, because you always have a mirror in a bathroom, practical or not. Though that may mean we may want to move this up slightly, line it up with the door so that we can add a mirror in, hopefully. I really want that wall to sort of see if we can find a wooden based frame mirror. Something like this one. That's placing that on the outside, so what we may have to do is use move objects on and place our mirror there, which I kind of like the idea of. Let's see if there's anything I can find that is slightly more appropriate for a bathroom. We want like a wooden frame, kind of like that. We've got something really simple like that one, though it does interact with the... Do you like that? That's kind of nice, though we'd have to, if we could flip this in some way, that it was the other way round, that would be really useful, but I don't think it's going to let us do this. So instead, what I will do is, because we've got a blank bit of wall here, is add a mirror kind of framed around here somewhere. So let's hopefully... Yeah, something like that. Maybe a little bit darker if we can find one. Nope, don't like that one. I do like the orange, so something like that. And that will give us also like a bigger layout in the room. And then, because we've just got this sort of empty area here, if we then go into here, we can add basically... We can add something here that I think would be really useful. So let's flip it this way. Yeah. Maybe this one. I don't like the colour of that one, but I like the style. Ooh, that's kind of nice too. I will add that one in here because that'll be useful. So let's see if there's different colours. We want something slightly more wooden. It's either that one there or that one there. Maybe this one actually, because it goes more along with the wooden aesthetic. And then we can add something on the floor out under it. I do want to add a towel rack somewhere, so if we go here, a towel will be really useful for let's see, there's normally one you can hang on a wall somewhere, like this one. So we could add, it would be nice to add it there, but I am actually just going to add it there for now, just so that we have something on that wall. And then what we will do also is maybe this on the floor, yeah, underneath, so then you've got a choice of towels to choose from. That's kind of nice, so yeah, I like that. So this bathroom has come together, and then we'll add the rug back in, because I think that'll be got like a stone circle there. I think it's definitely got to be like a circular rug. I think it's definitely got to be something like that that we can add. Maybe, nope, don't like that one either. I do always go with the basic rugs that you've got here. It's always nice to add them. I'll make it slightly smaller so that it looks slightly more central. And then basically, yeah, here we've got like our little wooden based bathroom. And I think it is starting to look really nice. And just because we've got little shelving areas, we go here, hopefully we find the right plant. For this one example, we can add one here. And then hopefully, let me see if I move this one. We can find something else to put in that little spot there. Maybe like this one, because this one seems to go, but it's not letting us add this one. So I know that one always fits. So it's about using this tool here to duplicate it, put it there. Adding plants to a room just always kind of gives it basically something more to look at, so then the walls are not just plain. Yeah, so there's our main family sort of bathroom, and it's got a shower and a bath, sink, toilet, laundry facilities, a mirror, and I think that is our basic bathroom. So I think that is starting to look really good. And then if we just double check the outside again, I always like to keep checking it just to make sure what it looks like as the build goes on. And I am liking how this looks. And for some reason our little stone fireplace is on the floor again, but if we put that there, that would definitely, might add 2 of those, because that might actually go along with it better. Yeah, I do like that. Yeah, something like that would look really nice. If we go to the build info, we're currently looking at 40k so far, so this isn't going to be a starter house, but it's definitely going to be something warm and cozy. I'm just going to double check what fireplaces we've got actually, because there may be something more wooden and grand feeling that we could use. Though that one tends to always be my go-to. I don't know why, because I like these, but they're never in the right colours. Like, I'd like it in a different colour. Got this one, actually, which I hadn't thought about, but might be really nice against that wall. So let's hopefully. Does mean internally we need to extend this wall, but I don't think that should be an issue. And it should still look okay from the outside. Yeah, I think it's definitely starting to look better with that sort of main fireplace feature. Yeah, I do like that. And for some reason that got rid of the door for whatever reason, but we'll add it back in because this is Sims and weird things like that happen. And I think for now we had decided on this one here. And we'll also need to add the window back into the roof, and then what I'm going to do is save, because we've done quite a lot of work here, and I don't want what we've done to be like, when my game eventually crashes, to be like taken away. Like, we've definitely added more to the layout here, and I do like that you're sort of coming along this road here, all the way along here into like a runoff area. You've got a nice little fishing river area here, nice little walkways behind it, and then more river areas and exploring areas there. So I think it's in a really suitable place at the moment in Glimmerbrook. You'll notice I haven't added any lights to the bathroom, and that is mainly because my default for lights, just because I don't like the look of hardly any of them, is to use the saucer one, like this one, and make it really small. But now that we've got the subtle one, we don't even need to do that. Hopefully we can change the colour to go more with the layout and do that, and then that way we've got more lighting. And I'm going to add more lighting over the fireplace here, because it is an area that we want to glow. And I will add these to all rooms for now, just because it helps us when working with this sort of thing to basically yeah, it just kind of helps. So either the next thing I would like to do is build up this bedroom and this bedroom, or we can build the main living area, and I'm in two minds. I kind of want to do the main living area. We'll start with the kitchen. So what I want to do, there are some perfect counters from Get Together that I want to add to this. So if I go on the right tab, it's the wooden ones that look like here, and what you can do basically is add that. So I'm going to leave the end of each, and then turn auto counters on so that we can get the curved from each side. And then we'll go up to basically here, where we'll stop there, each side with an island, so there's a sitting area. I might do it, yeah, here. And we'll very much go to which one of these is the island. Where we can basically just build across. Always do it from the wall. So then we've got a nice sort of open plan kitchen area. But I kind of want to move these back, but it may not work with the door on the other side, no. Though I guess we only need the island on one side, the rest of it can sort of just be like a tabled area, so that's what I might do. And what I might do is actually turn these around so that they can sit the other side. So then that area here is mainly going to be our living area. And then we want a nice looking wooden themed fridge. Kind of like this one, I guess. Maybe if we can get a darker background, it would look a bit nicer. Nope, don't like that one either. Maybe this one kind of goes. No, I think the best one that goes. Unless... Nope. White goods will look nice in here, so I think I want to go back to the default one I had before, though this one is always a nice one to go to. So you can do like the off-white there. I might make just this side the kitchen area and this side can be something else. I think that would look maybe nicer. Yeah, I like that. Maybe we'll put the dining table kind of that side. Yeah, I like that idea. Though we need to leave space around here to do an oven, because we have yet to do that, and we can put some cabinets along here to make that look less empty. Yeah, I think I like that idea. Don't want it in the middle of the corridor though. something like that. I will change the layout of that in a minute. Yeah, I very much like that. And then we'll center up the oven somewhere here. And I'll use the matching oven that goes with the fridge so I can get the similar colour that I did there. I think that's the same colour, though I prefer that colour over. Yeah, something like that. Just checking there's not, maybe white would look better, though I actually do prefer, no, I prefer the darker. Let's see what other colours, maybe grey, yeah. I don't know if I want an island actually, because we're going to have like a dining area here maybe, and then the rest is going to be like the living area, or the dining area could be around here. We'll play and see what that means for us. What I will do is use one of these new half walls to build along here, though I think I want something slightly shorter, just to section that off. Maybe not, because that looks too dark. Yeah, something like that to line up with the counters. Though I don't want to go in the middle of the corridor, so I need to go back one. Yeah. And then grab a counter here, and that would definitely look better. Yeah, definitely liking the look of that one. Then where these have got in betweens for the walls, one of the annoying things is that there isn't like a matching basically there isn't a matching wooden to this bottom one, which would be really nice if there was. And yeah, because I think it would go like really nice, but it hasn't. So let's see what we can get. We want something wood coloured similar to the wood of the other one. No, too dark, too dark. The closest one I can get is always this one, so it tends to be my default. So I can do something like, if we turn auto counters off, because I like, oh, we're on the singular, how do I, we'll change them in a minute basically. Something like that maybe, and then we can just go along this wall, and then basically the end one is where we want to turn auto counters off. So see if we can change it. I've forgotten how I change. There we go. We can then select the type of counter you want. Like this one here is kind of really nice in the middle sections here, so then you can do something like that. And then obviously we'll change the colour to match the rest, but it just means that on the blanker walls, if we do this one, on the walls without windows, we can then actually add more sort of, basically add more of a theme to it. So what we can then do is go here, choose the settings, and I think very much the end one here, what we want there, and probably if we go this side, I'm just going to stick that there for now, just so we can do this, and then we can stick it on the end here, and then it all joins up, and then it looks like basically you've got more sort of decoration and clutter. One of my favourite things about kitchens is the amount of clutter, so we're definitely going to want to add a sink. And that kind of goes there, maybe. I'd like to centre it, yeah. And I always will go with maybe this kind of one instead, so it matches the yeah, I kind of like the sink idea here, because it's kind of giving me the idea that basically wants like if you had a big family dinner, you'd basically you'd be able to still talk to people here when you're washing up, and that's kind of what you want to do. So one of the nice things about kitchens is there is loads of decorations for it. So I think definitely in this sort of settings you want some sort of coffee maker, because it is gonna be like chilly and you will want coffee. But I'm actually gonna go with one of the more basically one of the more older looking ones, just because I think it goes better with the aesthetic. And I think we definitely also want a microwave, even though this is a cheap one. We want to put that in the opposite direction, sort of here, so away from there, if I'm thinking about noise. So now we've got like a basic kitchen setup. I will add more decorations, so there's things like let's see, we're definitely going to add one of these in because it goes with the layout, but not obviously to the kitchen, but somewhere else, maybe like here, because that goes with sort of the entranceway. But it could just as easily go by the fireplace, or even along this corridor somewhere. Can't intersect ladders, so that answers that question. Yeah, I kind of like it there, because it's sort of out the way, but it's enough space that it won't clutter up anything. Yeah, I just thought I'd put that there as I found it, because it's one of those things that I find hard to find when I'm looking for it. A bread box is always a good option, but we also want to leave enough space for surfaces, and somewhere we'll definitely add that to there. And there should be a soap one somewhere. It might be in the bathroom ones. And we'll also want to add some sort of bin, because it's a kitchen. It'll be an inside style bin, I guess. The easiest place to add this can't intersect ladders could be there, or just here, because it's in between the bathroom and the kitchen, so that would be like a really useful area to add one. And then we'll definitely add a rug or something here, because that will give this whole kitchen area a kind of nice feel to it. What I will do is, to make this match, apply it along the half wall, and then we want to go to our half wall trims, and possibly, because this is a kitchen area, we want to use that, possibly the lighter one. I am kind of liking that. Just gives enough separation. I want to do things, and then I think I want to put a living area here, and then around here can just be nice sort of family areas. We have a dining area here as well, though I don't know if what I want to do, just let's do that there and move you there and delete this one entirely, because I don't know about, it might just look a bit better. I think so, yeah. And we still got enough surfaces to basically work with all the decorations we've got, so I think that works. And then we want to add some sort of rug. Wooden slat rug. That kind of goes with the aesthetic, I guess. I want something bigger would work. So we do. Don't know if that's kind of nice. No, I think I want an actual carpet. Just to give this area a nice feel to it. What we got here, that kind of works. Don't know if it'd be better with something more squarer. Yeah, I like that as an idea. I will push it in to the oven slightly. Now, do that, I think. And now we've got our nice little kitchen area. We're going to have like a living area here, I think. And then a dining area here. I may have to move this around a little bit, depending on the layout, but it is starting to come together. And then obviously we've got to add a lot of season decoration too. What has gotten rid of my doors and my windows again, but okay, we'll sort that later. I will keep adding these back in because I think basically I think with or without them, it kind of, you get an idea. Then hopefully, the window still should be there for the other one. And then it's brought out this window in as well to both roof sections. And then hopefully we can make this roof just a tiny little bit taller, so the apex of it will drag. Oh, that's the grass, don't want to drag that one. If we hold shift, hopefully it'll do both sides. Yeah, something like that. No, that goes too far into the fire. Something. Oh, can't intersect with walls. That might be a move object on thing to do, I think. So if we turn that on now. And grab the little picker tool. And that means we can put it in this window here. And I'm going to turn it off again because when placing doors it's always difficult. And then hopefully we'll be able to add that door we decided on. I just thought maybe this one, if we use Alt, we can slightly centre it more to how we want rather than the ones with the slats. It might add, yeah, I think so. But now this is starting to look more like a house, so I do need to move this along a bit to centre with that window because otherwise it's going to look strange. Yeah, I am starting to like how that looks. So if we do a save now, just because we've done some major things there. Then that way. And I do like an open plan layout. I've got an open plan layout in the entire downstairs of my house. So I am a big fan of open plan. I just think it allows you to do more of a, I don't know, it just, to me it feels more friendly and interactive and things like that. I want something maybe like this one because it goes along with the aesthetic. I'm thinking maybe we'll put the living area here. That one will go along that wall, and then we'll find the two-seater version which will go along the other wall, I think. Though I do like these, even though they're basically like, I don't know, they're basically like a death trap in most Sims cases. It does kind of nicely fit along the wall, and it also gives you like an extra sort of it gives you kind of an extra bed to play with as well, because you can imagine coming here Christmas as like a family. So I kind of like that idea, but I also kind of like that idea for this room. I forgot I could do that, so that might actually work better. Something like that. And then that also gives you an extra bed if you need one. And then we can use sort of a dining area and then other clutter around here. And then obviously I think we'll want some sort of armchairs. Something that looks kind of cozy. Maybe we can put like an armchair there for now. And then we'll find the sofa equivalent of that armchair, which is here. And put that along sort of this section. So we don't want to interact the hallway too much. So I think something like that would work. And then we've got a nice sort of seating area. We try and alt that into the corner slightly more, then there's be enough room to walk through here. Let's play around with the colours. Orange kind of looks nice, as does the brown. I kind of like that to go with the other sofa we've got here. Is there a two-seater version of this? Because I want two-seater unbashed, which is like this one, isn't it? So you could sort of always put that here, and then the same with sort of this one. And then you've got a nice sort of seating area. Or we could do something like that. Nope. We definitely want enough of a room to walk through there to the rest of the house. So I think round here will be a nice sort of dining area. So go more with that colour right now, aren't we? I wish you could customize like the sofa look. That I kind of like more, so we'll have to update the cabinets to be a similar colour, or the same colour wood anyway. Yeah, something like that, and then we can put little plants in there, and the same with this sofa, we want kind of this colour. And I think there'd still be enough room to walk round in this. That might be nice actually, have a little one here. Just like that, and then it looks more like the rooms more together. Yeah, something like that. But we also want enough room to walk in between, so there's plenty of seating. I'm not that good at decorating in The Sims 4, but I try my best. And then we can put a little rug here. And then we could use this sort of area for a dining area, and then this sort of area for something like a cozy, actually this sort of area for a cozy reading nook, and then this sort of area for like the dining area, I think, yeah, or even centre it here, and then we can put things around it. And I think this is starting to look really nice. Like, I like how this has been developed from a single story to like half a story using the platform tool, and it was an area to explore with the platform tool. And then we'll be able to decorate out here later as well, so it'll look more Christmassy. And then I think towards the end of this stream, what I'll do is basically move my sim in here with free real estate, and then we'll try and walk around the house in like first person view, so you can get a really nice feel of how it's gonna look. I'm hoping that if this stream is being stored correctly, then I'll be able to do some editing of it and basically speed some of it up, and you can get just a highlight of all the build stuff rather than the me chatting, so that you can just see. I'll speed it up so you can get a fast speed build of how it was all brought together, which I think will be nice. Those are similar to videos I used to do like on my YouTube channel. So yeah, that is linked on my profile if anyone did want to have a look. I haven't done anything in a while. Like on my last one I said I wasn't going to force myself to do anything on them because it is just an outlet for me to chat, and basically, you know, why would I want to force myself to do something that I'm meant to be enjoying? Maybe this one, but we'll make it slightly smaller so it sort of fits perfectly within the middle of all the sofas. Yeah, and then they've got enough room to walk in between this side, in between that side, and then we can put some plants and maybe some lamps on top of the shelves, if it'll let me. If not, we'll do something with move objects and put them on top that way. I think a lampshade here would work too, as part of like the decoration, so probably maybe something slightly more wooden to go with the wooded aesthetic we've got going on. Let's see. Too bright. This is also one of my favourite kind of lampshades for this sort of area, because some of my favourite items are from the ones that have with the ice cream maker, actually, because they have some really nice aesthetics to them. Maybe something like this, though I don't like that wood colour. Let's see if it'll... We definitely want a standing lamp, unless it will allow us to put maybe like one of these inside the shelf. Oh, like that, yeah. So these are rewards from playing like Sims 3. You can basically, if they were linked to your Origin account, you can basically, is this the same one? Because I might have done I always like the different ones. Yeah, they are slightly different. Okay, so we can add lighting that way inside the shelves, and they give off some sort of nice aesthetic. Got an illuminated table, which might go nice against maybe here, or even, yeah, something here. Let's see if we can change the style of it. We've got the lighter wood colour, which I like too, goes along, and then we can put some sort of plant on that table. Will it allow us to... just want a little plant. See, these vine things would be really nice for like the outside of the house. If it'll let me do it, I could put it up here. But if not, it might actually look quite nice inside of the house. I could kind of block off that area there. Or even would look nice sort of against. Yeah, I kind of like that look. What I might also do, if it'll let me, is put that one there so the ladder's kind of hidden. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll find a tiny plant. Oh, you can put them in the cupboard, so I forgot about that. So that'll be nice for that. So we'll go back to our default tiny plant and add it hopefully somewhere. Let's see what else it will let me add. That's kind of too big. They're kind of nice with that, so if I were to make this somewhat a little bit smaller, I can sort of stick it here. And then change the vase to be more along with the aesthetics we've got going. And if you remember, we've got to add Christmassy things to this later as well, which I'm definitely going to use this area for. I think the tree is going to be around there and stuff like that. The dining table here will be really nice. I might centre the tree actually. And then we'll look for some more plants to put inside the cabinet, like that one there, because that'll add nice to the aesthetics. And maybe something really bright on this side. There, just to add something a little bit brighter to our wooden effect. We've definitely got some wreaths that we're going to use. Too big. I do like that for outside, actually, that might be really nice. That one, maybe? No. Actually, I might be able to centre it. For you, move you. Ooh, I didn't want the whole cabinet, I wanted the flower within it. Yeah, something like that, and then we can put that one over on the little there, and then we'll go for a shoe. I like adding a shoe rack even if they don't use it, though there's with the new update. Might be nice to add a shoe rack outside actually, maybe, under the balcony so they don't get wet. Something like that. Let's hope maybe we can give it a more wooden base. Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, I like that one better if we delete that one. We'll add a little shoe rack there. I think it's nice to put it, and it is protected from the weather via the balcony, so hopefully that should be okay. Yeah, so now we've got our main living and kitchen area. We've got a decorated bedroom, and we're going to put a dining table here, I think. And then we'll use this area for like a cozy area, I think. So if we go to our dining tables, and we definitely want something wooden around here. So perhaps this one, I think, would be the best one. And then we'll find the matching chairs, though I don't mind the ones that also have sort of material on top, though. Something like that would look nice. Hopefully we could move it into this corner actually. Yeah, I kind of like that. So we've got a dining area there. Not sure I like the chairs anymore. That's a high chair though, I like the colour. I think these kind of go with it in a way, but too dark, I don't like that. This one maybe? I kind of want to match the wood. But I also want it to kind of be comfy. Maybe those. Because then we've got like an entire sort of dining area here ready to, we can set it up with little placemats and table piece centers and things like here. And then this side we're going to mainly do like a tree type area. And I would leave this space here basically for anything that anyone wants to add. You could add like a nice little office or hobby area. I think what also would be nice is, if I could manage to do it, is just put like a spare chair, because you always need like an extra chair or something. So that one's there. Yeah, this is really starting to come together. I am going to save this now. And we'll work on the bedrooms, and then we'll come back and basically we'll come back to this area and decorate it all Christmassy later. Hi, I can see you in the chat there. Yeah, so basically I'll leave this area blank, and because I want to upload this to the gallery as basically a layout without the sort of Christmassy scene decor and some width, then basically we'll work on the bedrooms next, and then I'll save it to my library. And then what we can do is basically then add all the decoration we want. We'll do some more outside decor, because if I turn the grid tool off it always looks a little bit better. We'll basically add more to the outside, add more decor, then we'll kind of move a sim in here, go through it in first person, skip some of the days and make it like snowy. I am going to disappear briefly to visit the bathroom, But yeah, basically what will happen when I come back, it will be less than like 5-10 minutes, I guess, would be we'll do this bedroom here. So if I take the walls down, we'll create a little single bedroom here, and then we'll also build our master bedroom up here and put some very nice sort of wardrobes up here on the platform that we've built. And then basically we'll decorate some more of the outside, and then we'll add some more of the decor and put pictures up. So I will be back in no less than 5 to 10 minutes. Hopefully you'll still be watching then, if anyone is watching. I have spotted a few people pop up, but hopefully, yeah, I'll be right back in about 5 to 7 minutes to be exact, maybe a little bit less. So I'm just gonna mute myself, and then I'll be back in 5 to 7 minutes. So you may have noticed that my stream kind of ended and started again. Apparently Twitch Studio just decided to crash, so I had to reload it. But yeah, we should be all good now. So hopefully if I go turn off, if I'm on the right screen, there we go back to the main, and then hopefully we should then be able to continue with what we were doing in The Sims. And if you've only just joined this stream rather than the one that was about less than 3 minutes ago, maybe a bit more than that, basically we spent a lot of this stream building up the inside of this. We've basically also added an extra half a story, and basically now what we're going to do is add to the bedrooms. Then I'm going to upload a version of this to the gallery, and then what I'm going to do is basically and then I'm going to basically decorate it with all the sorts of Christmas decorations basically in that sort of thing. So I guess I want to start with the single bedroom because it can sort of set the style. So if I bring the walls down for now and we go here, first thing I always do when doing the bedroom is the bed. Eco living, I do like some of the furniture, even if some of the other stuff is, what can we call it, annoying. And I think I've got also the tiny living, which I haven't really explored with, but we'll choose one of these, I think, because this is definitely going to be a single room. I don't know if I want to corner the bed or not, whether I should put it like up against this wall and then have a little nightstand, so then that way they can have like a dresser and a mirror here, and then maybe a little TV, because our main area doesn't really have a TV and it's not really the sort of place that I'd like to add one. But yeah, well, I guess we shall see. Kind of like that, kind of like the default too. That one's a bit more red, but that one's okay. What if we go for this colour, because it kind of matches the bed more. Well, let's have a look at our other options. We definitely want something kind of wooden as our bedside table. It's just the type of wood we want to use. So what have we got? This one, maybe? We can get a nice colour on it. Nope. Something like wooden and handcrafted is the style I'm going for. Oh, I like that one. Yeah. And then we'll add bits of colour into this room as well by basically don't like that colour. What are these? I've not really played around with these either. We want one that's like woodwood. Like that. Yeah, that's kind of nice for there. So we've got a chest of drawers there. We need to definitely add one of the standing mirrors, I think, because I think that'll look really nice. So let's hopefully we can find a wooden one like this. Yep, definitely like that. And we'll add it there. And the room is really just going to be quite simple, I think. It might be nice to add a small fireplace to each of the bedrooms if there is room. Not that one though, because I don't like how it looks. Maybe this one? Yeah, I do like that, though we've got to be really careful that because this is such like a wooden based area, we don't want to set anything on fire. But now if we put that wall up, it might be a really nice place to add sort of a TV type thing. If I hold Alt, it may allow me to move it upwards. But it could also be a really good thing to add to this wall. Maybe this one, if we got the full wooden one. Maybe, yeah, okay. I'm liking that. I'm gonna unpin this again because it'll get in the way. We'll move that there just briefly. Move you there. And then we can do Alt to sort of move it here. So then they've got a bookshelf. Got a lovely little fireplace focus. And then we can add basically this little chest of drawers maybe there. And then move the mirror along a bit so it's a bit more of a central focus. And then we can add, definitely need a rug. Because rooms are never complete without a rug, even in real life. I kind of want something bright here, just to, oh, I like that. I'd make it really, really small, but I like it like that. I like how that adds, so maybe we'll look at the colours just to see what options that gives us, but I want something that's sort of, yeah, like that. It sort of adds some colour to the room that is mainly wood based, and yeah, it goes with the fireplace too. What we also want to do is add some curtains or some blinds to the windows because yeah, that's what we want to do. I do kind of like those. Because my windows are quite high, I can need to use Alt to move them across like that, so then you can cover both windows. So if I do this, I kind of need to move it along a bit so it covers both windows like that. So then you can imagine pulling those curtains, and hopefully if we can get like an orangey style colour or something to go along with the rug, though the plainness I kind of like too. So that's kind of okay. No, I kind of like them as they are in this one. And then this one, no. Let's see what other options we've got first. Curtains definitely add things like, adds nice sort of colour to a room. I wish you had the option to move these up or down so you could sort of, I don't know, just basically so you can, that kind of goes with the season, but not the look I'm going for. Is this rug got yellow on? No, it's more beigey, greeny colours. I mean, we've got green here, but that's too bright a green. These ones, maybe? Though they are a little big. These are kind of like... I do kind of like prefer the plainer ones. Let's use Alt, though that's too big for the room. These are sort of half up, half down already, but too big. Medium classic curtain. No. Got blinds, don't like those either. I think what we want to do is actually go with the ones from Eco Living, even though there we go, something like that. And then we want something similar along these ones, but we'll make these ones the shorter ones, so something like that, so then we know ways to cover both windows. We'll then also undo the clipping on this because yeah, there we go, something like that, just so it doesn't look as bad. And that's kind of our single room, and if you remember, they've also got this which will turn into more of a double bed. And yeah, so now we can add decor and decorations and things like that, things you'd find in this sort of room. That's too big. Let's see what else we've got. I might go to the kids area and find this sort of thing because they always sort of provide something quite nice. You can add that on this shelf there, which I kind of like, though picture of an apple seems really random in a bedroom, but it's what we'll go with for now. Again, I'm trying to avoid custom content. I've just found these which I really like, so what I will do, just because I'm gonna put those there, And then hopefully if we use Alt, I might have to move objects this one, but basically we can use Alt and then put it on the same tile. There we go. Something like that, just so then it does look a little bit more, move you across. Though doesn't always work. Something like that, just so then, I don't know, I like the look of it. Though I have just noticed something, because this is a platform, let me move it down one layer, then hopefully the floor will be flat. Yeah, that works better. Yeah, you see I do jump around a lot, but it's just because I spot things. And then we've got a single room there, a spare room there, because I can't remember what this is. It's a Murphy bed, so it will go into a double bed, so it provides extra room for guests. There's one bathroom, so there's 2, 3. This will sleep a people of 5, I guess, because you got two upstairs and then the single there, and then we'll have 1 bedroom. Yep. What I'll also do while we're here, just because I've noticed, I want to put in something on here, some lot aspects. Let's see, there's one that I like, that like you can add like it might feel homey. There's one with a fireplace, I think. I can't actually remember, it's been a little while since I played with these. So it's definitely, I think, gonna have great acoustics, and I think it'll also be homey, but I'm just trying to think what else. No, I think that's it for the lot traits. And what I'll do is, while I remember, is name this as a cozy cabin, just because that is what it's gonna be named when I upload this to the gallery. I know we've got one more bedroom to do and a little bit more decor to do on the outside, but I want to add a barbecue area here, and then like some seating area, maybe a bar and some music up here, just to make this feel a bit more homely. And then obviously decorate this back wall with some stuff we can put, so we can use sort of things like this and build on top and just make it look a lot less, I don't know, the words empty I think is what I want. Yeah, just a lot less empty and plain. We can use some of these window decors around here, and I do always adding a vent, especially like near a bathroom, which would be around here. It just gives, if I make it slightly smaller, it's just not like a flat square, which is what happened kind of like last time. Yes, I am liking the look of this altogether. We need to do a bit more decoration in this bedroom, I think. But this is why we've got all this sorts of things. Maybe books? Books would go nice on top of there. Maybe this frame instead of the one with the apple, because that would look weird in the bedroom. Yeah. and I always aim to try and get nicely decorated as a minimum, just because otherwise it's just annoying. This will be a nice thing to add, I think, here. These are always nice to add to, sometimes depends on the type of room you're building. These would be nice maybe on top of the chest of drawers instead, so I can put the books here and put those on the chest of drawers, and then maybe the CDs, so we haven't got that much music in here. That would be nice on the outside. Like I said, I'm going to jump around because basically when I spot decor, I want to do it while I can find it. It'd be nice to put that there, so let me move you just a tiny bit along. Meh, do that there. And I don't want to add too much decor, because obviously I want to decorate this sort of Christmassy. That just looks like a weird torture cabin if I do that. That might be a nice one to add on the floor. If I center it kind of this way, move it back, I can add it into the corner so it just looks like useful stuff is there. Again, I'm trying not to use custom content, but while I spot it, I also add an umbrella rack. I always like adding umbrella racks near this because it kind of suits it more, I guess. Hopefully there should still be enough room for the ladder, but like I haven't played much around with platforms and the new ladders, so I don't really know. But hopefully this is going to be like our little storage, hide away all the messy objects up there. This will be like our Christmassy area and lots of things to put down. But like if you want to use this kind of normally, that would be your hobby area or your study area. You could add a little desk, stuff like that. I'm just trying to go slightly minimal on the decor, only slightly, just so that, because I plan on decorating this with like Christmassy things, then it just means there'll be enough room for that kind of stuff. If I could get that in like a wooden colour, I'd appreciate that more, but it might be nice sort of outside or even just here, just because it'll be useful things to have. That might be nice to put like here, like you've just had a nice sort of delivery ready for the holidays, so I'm going to put that there. And I will add like a barbecue area out here, I think. That'd be really nice for the bedside table, especially as we have minimal lighting in this room, but I think it looks nice. And then just find one more thing, I think, for this room, and then we'll go decorate the other important paper cutter. That sort of thing you put on a fireplace. Same kind of with like if we go to say plants here, you can add that into this corner just so it looks a little bit more plain, less plain even. Yeah, I am like in the room, like that single room. So the next will be our big master bedroom and decorating the porches, adding some more foliage around here. Then I'll upload this as is to the gallery, and then we'll start decorating it with the Christmas and then we can do a little bit of a run through with a sim moved in and turn on all the fires, which is just reminding me, because this is mainly wooden build, what we do want is to add something. I think a wooden cabin would definitely suit with like I don't know, it just seems to me like we want to put the best fire protection methods we could. So I think it'd be nice to put this somewhere suitable. On the fireplace shaft, maybe? No. But that might suit inside on the fireplace shaft, just out the way there. And I don't want air conditioning or anything because we've got fires. And basically, yeah, starting to come together. So I want to first work on here. I want to build just a little barbecue area that we can use. And again, it's more places to put things. I don't like that many, so I want 3, I think, and I want to center them up with the windows. But I think what I'm gonna do is center the windows up with them rather than that way around, because I don't know, I just think it'll look a bit better. There we go. And then what we want to do is go to outdoor thingies, is what they're called now. I'm going to put one of these basically outside too, because I think it's suitable. But I want the muddy one, I think. Yeah, something like that, just because it is an outdoor area. And then we'll do one of these nice sorts of black barbecues around here. And then we'll put a little table here as more places to put things. I want a table. Something wooden again. There's one that looks a bit more, yeah, something like this one, like the pub one. And then we can put that there, and basically then we've got a lot of space here to do, I don't know, cooking outdoors if we want to. I mean, it's not kind of always good to do that sort of thing in winter, which is what this is for, but I'm just thinking of all the different ways. This, just because I found it, I'm going to put into place, like right now. Just because I think, good, we're going to, actually no, I'll delete that, at least know where to find it later. We'll put these sauces, obviously, up here on this counter. And maybe one more thing to put out here, just to add a little bit more decor. I should. This is kind of nice. I like that. Maybe trouble with plants. I think it might be nice to add along here. Yeah, it's just sort of looks like you look outside. That's kind of nice too, but doesn't really suit with the stairs. Though I like the idea of it. Maybe here? No, too much. Just find one more little piece of clutter. Tropical fruit bowl. Yeah, I like that one, and that one we'll put on like the center of this table, just because it goes with the outdoor aesthetic. And then I think another nice thing to do would be to add another one of these benches here. This one's slightly less covered. I mean, it's got some cover from the balcony, and I mean some. Ooh, and remove my windows and doors again. But I don't like that as much, so I'm gonna undo that. Looks too square there. Yeah, and then I guess the next best thing is to decorate this back wall and to do I want? I want like things you can put on windows, so this sort of thing. I might have to move objects on for this to work properly, but I just want some stuff on this window, or this back wall even, just so it looks less plain and less like I've forgotten to put windows on it, because I generally haven't forgotten to put windows on it. It's just I don't want windows on that wall. And then we can sort of build on top, I think something like that. It just makes it look less like you haven't been bothered to decorate that bit. I mean, I know it's impossible to actually put hanging baskets up here, but you know, I just think it would look less plain. And I am starting to really like the look of this, because from the start we were only on a single story, and yeah, I'm getting to the point now where we do want to sort of decorate this bedroom up here, or the master bedroom where we've got the platform and things like that. And then what we'll do is save this one to the gallery as is. Oh, I like that. I don't remember picking that up, but I like it. And just then we'll add all the Christmassy festive decor, that sort of thing. So it's just to see where we're at. And if you've only just joined this stream and the other one sort of, the Twitch studio decided to crash, so I restarted, and then I did another stream on Thursday before I changed my settings, which did the main base build of this lower floor. We've added the upper floor here today. Yeah, so I guess I know it seems empty here, but this will be like a hobby kind of area, and got our storage area here. So the next thing, because I think I'm happy with how the back of that looks less plain now, though I want to see if there's anything else I can put along here. Maybe something like that if I use Alt and bring it down a little bit. Yeah, just like that sort of an area you wouldn't be able to look after very well, so that sort of thing. And then obviously we want to decorate here too. I might add some curtains in while I remember, because that'll be something I forget. Maybe curtains or blinds. Maybe blinds down here, especially. Nope, don't like the size of that one. Ooh, I do like that. Though I don't like the top bit, so hopefully there's one that looks less. Basically looks slightly less bulky, too thin, that one. Might have to use curtains instead, which is okay. Ooh, maybe you. Let's use Alt and see if we can try and not get it to snap, because I don't want it to snap. Curtains it is, I think. I like that, I like more. The blue is kind of really opposite what the look we're going for, though. Kind of like the darker blue there, that's kind of cozy. I think I like that, and I might put that one on the opposite side to what we're doing. that's going to interact with that, but what we can do is move this slightly, and then otherwise if this doesn't work I'll turn move objects on and do it that way. Let's see how well this works out. Is it being interactive with the dining table? Place it first. There you go. And I am really using the fireplace here as the main feature of the wall. Can't intersect other objects. Well, move objects on it is then. Yeah, I kind of like that colour there. And we'll remember to turn it off again, because otherwise when you try and play test this, I try to use it to a minimum, so only for decor and things that should work but don't. Because especially with curtains, it doesn't matter if they intersect or not, really. It's the matter of like, yeah, I'm gonna do a save because I haven't done one in a little while, just so I don't want all this ruined. Yep, so we've got curtains on the double star windows, and then we'll also think, because this is a bathroom, we kind of want to add something on these just to make it a lot less I can see inside type thing. Hopefully we can use Alt. I'm trying not to let it snap because I don't like the auto placement of the snap, but it is making it difficult. These ones I don't mind too much, it's too high. Ooh, we'll go back to our sort of favourite. It is a bathroom, so we can do something with like here. And then we'll grab another one, and I'm not going to put it on all the windows because it kind of blocks out the light, but I want to kind of make it look like we put some effort into blocking out what we're at, people looking in, though we are sort of in the middle of nowhere in Glimmerbrook, so unless someone's being like really, really creepy, it sort of doesn't really matter. And now I'm starting to like how this has come all together. It's kind of like half a story. I've got to do something with the roof again because it doesn't go with the wooden effect, really. No, don't like that. Is there anything darker? Maybe that? Though thatch on a wooden house probably isn't appropriate or practical. But then again, like I said earlier, when I said about wet rooms and accessibility, I wasn't building an accessible cabin because this definitely wouldn't be. And Sims 4 also lacks ramps and little lifts and things like that. And to be able to do that properly. Yeah, so I really like how this has come together. We've put in some effort to decor things, and at the moment this looks empty, but when we add the basic other decoration for the holiday stuff, the festive stuff, it'll look a lot less empty. So the main thing we've got to do now is update the master bedroom we've got here, and also put little something on the porch to make it look less empty. So always start with a bed in a bedroom. That kind of sets the precedence of what you want to do. Not having a Murphy bed in this one because we don't want our Sims to die all the time. That's kind of nice. Kind of like that feel. It's kind of got the coziness to it and the wooden effect. And then we want 2 bedside tables this time. Something along the wooden lines, I think. No, don't like that one. Anything slightly more wooden looking. That I kind of like because it goes with like the modern effect of what we're doing here. And you see there's plenty of room around to add little desk area, hobby area, that kind of thing, wardrobes. And then we'll add ourselves a little blue rug, I think. And I think we also want a fireplace in this bedroom because it's got to be cozy. I know we haven't really added like a fireplace shaft for this one here, but we're going to imagine this one is more of an electric fire, the same with this one, just because I don't want to add a fireplace shaft because it will make it really awkward in certain places. I don't know if I don't want to interact the windows, but I am going to do so anyway, so I definitely want something wooden. Maybe you? That's kind of nice. So's that. I kind of prefer that. Let's have a look at the different colours if there's a slightly lighter wood. If not, we'll go with that one because I do like that one. Use Alt to place it sort of mid between the windows. So now we've got like a nice little fireplace for the master bedroom as well. And then we want to use a little rug, or actually probably a rather large rug in this instance. Nope, don't like that one, though I like the colours and I love the blue effect on here. Maybe? Or we can sort of build this way, which actually may be more appropriate, I guess. And then put the rug sort of more central towards here. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then we still got plenty of room for like a desk or something like that. We can put a little study area in there. So again, we want to go with the wooden theme. Is it really going to be that annoying that I can't add one in there? Can I add one in here? Yeah, that'll be nice. Then hopefully we can add a little chair, but we want some sort of office chair this time instead of like maybe the blue would be nice. I don't know if this desk we want to actually be usable, probably not. So it might be best we add decor there and then again use the platform up here instead for a desk. Something like that. Is there a lighter blue? Yeah. Goes more with the aesthetic of the bedroom. And again, we've still got plenty of room for Christmas decor up here when we get to that point. So add some little lamps. One each side, because that always looks better. If we go to there, we'll add a little cheapy laptop. Just because we've got to have some remnants of a study area. And we might even be able to, if I plan it correctly, we move you slightly over. And we might be able to don't know if it will let us, but we could add a little wall here. That got rid of our door, but we might be able to do something. And add an upstairs little bathroom. I think it would look better. And we'll definitely add a railing on the stairs while we're here, just because it will definitely look better. Can I raise this platform? Because I would like to. Just one, so that you have the reminiscence of more than one step. And then we'll also raise this one so it's at equal level. And then we'll put the door back in. Can't add that because there's... Why can't we add that? Intersect with other objects. Is it that little lamp? Could be. There we go. How does that look? Starting to look better. Yeah, so I'm having fun doing this because I get to talk out loud and not seem crazy. We'll copy the same door from down here and add a little bathroom there. This one's just not going to be a proper bathroom, just one with a toilet and a sink and a mirror, just because I think it's slightly more appropriate than going like, I don't know. It seems like you don't want to go all the way downstairs in a master suite. You want some kind of ensuite. So let's hopefully get us something we can use. That I kind of like. Can I have like the toilet and the... Ooh, there's a tree. And then we'll have a little sink. We also want to make sure the walls are the same inside, which currently they are not. There we go. And then we want to grab that same sink from down here because I like the look of it. And put it sort of this side just because it's more appropriate. And then we'll grab that same mirror because it looks like we bought the same suite. On this side. And that way we've got definitely like... It looks kind of more appropriate, I guess. And then we'll add something little plant. Though that apparently is too big, as is a lot of that. Just to add some sort of texture and style to that. Then hopefully, because I think because this is platform... Oh, it doesn't go. Can we raise this up? There we go. I do love that with platforms. It's one of my favourite things. That you can raise the platforms individually so they're equal levels. Okay, so the fireplace is gone, so we'll add that in again. And it was definitely this one that we liked the most. And we want to kind of center it using the oak key in the middle. And then we also want to add like a dresser and a standing mirror, I think. Maybe a bookcase. Can I add a bookcase in here? That would be good. Or even in here, actually. Yeah. I don't care if you can actually get to it. Just that it looks like it's going to be used, because there's plenty of other bookcases around. While I remember I did say I wanted to put some kind of bar on this balcony level here, because I think it'd be appropriate. So we'll do that just there. Though I want to kind of center it a little bit more. So something like that. So then that way they can still kind of get around it. And then we'll put a seating area, I think, out here as well. And then the rest of it will be photos. And I am going to leave enough room here for Christmassy decor too. So that's why this wall is going to be heavily blank on this side, though I think I will add maybe one picture just to give it a little bit of balance. Something wooden I like the thing of that. Maybe here? Yeah, I think that. And we can see if we can change colour. Can we? No. Okay. Maybe I don't really like that one too much. Ooh, maybe one of these lovely paintings. But not the big ones, the smaller one. Ooh, pretty, but custom content, so not using that one. I do like that, so just one there might be more appropriate. There we go. And then we'll add a little seating area or outdoor seating area and some gardening stuff around this level. I want outdoor seating, I think. Ooh, little sun lounges. I like the idea of that. Even though you wouldn't really do that in a cabin, I still kind of like the idea of it. We'll undo that. Yeah, something like that. And then we'll go to outdoor gardening activities and grab maybe one of these and just put it maybe against here so that you can do a little bit of gardening there. I know most of the time in this it's going to be winter. And then the next thing I want to do is just add flowers around the front here so it looks less like I've just stuck a tree in the middle of a bit of grass, basically. So if we go to bb.move objects on, and then we go to foliage and find the flowers. I want them to kind of look white, so maybe the daisies. So we can just add a load, and I need to remember to press the shift key so you can collect multiple at once. Just think this will look slightly better. I don't want it to match to say because it's gonna look slightly more wild. Yeah, kind of like that. Might do similar on the other side actually. No, I kind of like the difference actually. Yeah, so that's our cozy cabin. The next steps would be to basically make it a bit more festive. But I think we've got enough decor here that if we do a save, and then I'm going to save this to my library so that if you want to decorate it yourselves, you can. So what I will do is save to my library, and I want to save the lot and do it as cozy cabin. It's going to have 5 emotes because it's got the Murphy bed, the big double room and the single room, and it's going to have 2 bathrooms because we've got an ensuite. So this will be what it is, and I will upload it like this, but I may re-upload it with the winter at some point. I'm not going to upload it yet because I'm not connected online in Origin, to be fair. So I will do the upload after the stream because I don't want to cause too much thing. But if you can find it, it's Cozy Cabin, and I will say later. So I've saved that. So now the next step is basically if we go to by function, I think I want to search Festive, but not use the auto search because that will. Okay. So we can add these sorts of lights. Are they for the ceiling? Is that why I can place them? Oh, I like that. So we can add them all the way along this little spindle here, and the same for the other side. I need to turn move objects off actually if I haven't remembered to do that, because yeah, so I really enjoy decorating in The Sims because of like I said previously, there'll be some stuff that I'm not someone that if you've got some OCD tendencies or anything like that, that you'd probably want to watch because I can't do things that are very fiddly. But yeah, it's just stalls like that. Let's see if we can actually filter by pack, and we want to do seasons, or we'll do holiday, and we'll also do seasons. I don't have some of them. I don't have the newer ones because I refuse to buy stuff at like full price. We go to decor. We've got our big trees. So that's the first thing we'll want to do, is add in a festive tree. I'm going to place it and then decorate it after. Or like choose the decorations. I very much want a green one here, so I think that really goes with. Yeah, I want to center that one, and then we'll grab this one on the second one and put that in the center of like the bedroom. And I noticed I need some more lighting up here, so I'm going to use the little saucer lights just to give a little bit of extra lighting, just a little bit while we're decorating. And we'll go to decorations, put our filters back on again, so it'll be seasons. We definitely want a winter wreath that we can put on the door. Hopefully it won't let us put it on the door, I guess, but we can place them around the house in key areas, so something like here, which would be nice, and then we'll choose different colours. Definitely like the green more. We'll definitely put one there, because each room has got to have its own sort of festive element, I guess. I do like these little garlands that you can do, and that'll be good for this room, I think. I want to sort of put it under the window if I can. If not, I'll put something maybe under this window. We'll definitely add one of these boxes. The red and green one, we'll add it in the corner. What's in this corner? There we go. So that we can decorate when our sim gets here. Definitely want to add the pile of presents. We can do something more green. because that'll be the most appropriate for this. Yeah, I kind of like that too. And then we'll try this pile of presents too. I like that colour anyway. Just because I want this to be all cozy and can't intersect with other objects. Okay. Put that one there. See if we can find a green one, and we'll just put a ton of wreaths up. See what else we can get. I think that'll be quite cute somewhere, because we definitely want to make this look festive. Same with this one. Total reindeer. I kind of like this for the kind of the outside. I think it'll look really good. Kind of like that. I do like that as the decor. And it is really starting to look Christmassy already, even with just the simple stuff we've done so far. And I don't think there's any harm in putting things on the outside either. But yeah. Lanterns of lights and little hanging decor is definitely something we want to do. Maybe over this area, because this area is quite empty. Yeah, something like that. Can we put it along that one? Yeah. Yeah, and I just think even with the simple Christmas decorations, it's starting to look nice. You can add in like window decor things like this. Just to make the whole thing look a little bit more cozy and wintry and add some of those full of stars, yeah. You want to filter by seasons again. Ah, I like those. Those would be nice here. Those are very cute, I like them. And they'll also be kind of nice sort of there. Yeah. Use so we can just also place a little nutcracker here, I think. This one is kind of a favourite of mine. Put that there. Put another one the other side. Though I want to centre it over the bed like that. you get different types. That would be nice for like down here or something, I think, where it looks like we just sort of drawn on the house. Yeah. That'll be nice for, say, here. Looks like we put up little stickers, which I really like. And I don't want to go overboard with the Christmas deck, because then it would look like too, basically it would look too cluttered, but this is kind of what I want to do. So if I go to cozy Christmas cabin, to insert, and we want to save this to my library as well as the other one. What we want to do is do 5 and 2 again, and we'll edit these descriptions later. Ooh, we need to make sure we do Christmas. In here, and then we'll overwrite it. I may have done a Christmas reel before, and that's why that's come up. Okay, so the next thing what I want to do is, if we go, as we do a save as we're here, I want to view this in its, I guess, glory. So what we want to do is go back to manage worlds, and we want to turn free real estate on, just because I don't want to create a new household, I kind of want to move one in. So let's go to my library. I did build a sim the other day and then we'll place her in our Christmas cabin as furnished. And what we'll do is we'll try and play as her so we can get a snowy feel, and then go back to manage worlds, and hopefully then we can see it in its snowy glory, and I'll be able to and if we use first person, which I've forgotten which one is, it's Control Shift or Control Tab, it's one of the two. But basically this is our cozy Christmas cabin. If I put all the walls up, because I'll make things easier, this is our cozy Christmas cabin in all its glory. As it's winter, you'll see the flowers around the trees have died, which I like. And again, over here they've kind of shriveled up, and she's just walking in there to see. I'm just trying to remember if we have a look at the calendar. It's going to snow in like 2 sim days. I might be able to cheat the weather with MC Command Center, so let's see if we can do that. MC cheats. May have to do it to on like a laptop or something instead, rather than on the sim, because I want the world cheats. Oh, I could do it on the mailbox. So if we go to MC cheats, seasons cheats, change weather, and want to do snow, sun, snow, cold. We'll do 5 just to see what that does. Did that do anything? Okay, so now we've got like a lovely sort of, it's starting to snow kind of feel already. And then hopefully if we then use MC Command Center again, we can then set it to heavy snow freezing. Hopefully what I also want to do is, while it's not freezing, is light all the fires. Yeah, like that. Just because it will give it everywhere like a nice warm effect. And hopefully double check that we can also use our ladder to get up. Yeah, so we've got a nice sort of warm effect here. And then hopefully if we tell her to go here, hopefully she'll be able to. Okay, so she can't actually get to the ladder. So that's one of the things I like playtesting with. You can sell that one. So hopefully now she should be able to get to the ladder. Doesn't look like it. Might be the umbrella stand, but that's easily changeable. We're going to sort of move that there. And hopefully now it is more accessible. Climb up.
You fun?
Oh, okay, it's the seasons thing. Well, we can do a redecor. So it kind of lets me place it there. Maybe the ladder is the wrong way around. That could be the thing. Yeah, I think it's the wrong way around. There we go. That seems better. But what we will need to do... We'll see how that works and see what happens. Again, like I've not played around with platforms, so you don't actually know. So if we go here... Okay, still can't make it. Do something like that. And if we grab the fence tool and draw along this side, because we don't want her accidentally falling down, then hopefully then that will allow us to basically do what we wanted to do. So we can climb up, hopefully. And we can do a light. And we can place present piles under the tree, do light controls. And we'll also use this little box here to do select everyday decorations. I want to kind of do something wintry, but I guess we're not that far into the month yet. So let's see what got. The neighborhood welcome. We should probably go say hello and we'll invite them in because it will help play test our. What I will do now is again cheat. So we can do MC cheats, seasons cheats. And then change no, we don't want to change season, we're already in winter. We'll do MC cheats, seasons cheats, change weather, weather, sun, snow. We want just snow, but I guess this is what we've got. Maybe like 500? So hopefully now the ground should be set or start to snow up, and it is starting to, which is giving us even more. And I love how the balcony here is kind of sort of giving us sort of a nice sort of area, and the smoke from the chimney, it's starting to feel really Christmassy. And they're leaving all the food outside for whatever reason. And what we can do is also I want to put some lights on. I think everyday fence decor, I want lights, so something like that. Let's cancel that because I don't care about just to make this look really snowy and Christmassy. I wonder why we haven't got any on that fence, but I guess it doesn't matter, and I am really starting to like the look of it. So now if we go into the build options, we can then turn the grid off and see it in its full Christmassy, wintry glory. And do save lot. And again, this time we're actually going to do a proper description, so this will be the one I upload to the gallery. And you'll be able to see all the different rooms and things like that. Why not take your family to this cozy winter getaway in Glimmerbrook for a really festive and magical feeling Christmas and magical feeling Christmas with plenty of fires and wood to keep you warm. It's the perfect cozy Christmas cabin. Then we can do Xmas as a hashtag, lights, hashtag snow, hashtag Christmas, hashtag cozy, hashtag cabin, and then that'll help with the searching. What I'll do then is save lot to my library, and what I also want to do is go back into active just to pull down this Murphy bed just to see what it looks like and how it feels, and this is more of the electronic one, so just so we can get a nice sort of view of it in its full glory with the winter and the cabin. What we can also do is see if it'll let us light that fire so we can get a proper sort of screenshot for it. There we go. And then something's wrong with her. Oh, she's hungry, but I'm not really caring because I'm not going to play on this one too much. What I will also do before doing this is set the table, and we'll do with fancy setting, and we'll do it with border, I think, because I think that'll be the most appropriate for what we want to do. Put that in the sink, and we'll set the table with fancy and then border again, and then we'll put up the Murphy bed up because I just wanted to see what it looks like, and then we'll go back to the build mode again and do one more thing where we save the lot. And its full kind of glory. We'll see if it looks any better like at certain times of day or evening, I think, would be a good one. So if we save the lot, then you get a really nice sort of idea of what this is going to look like. And we'll overwrite what's there. And hopefully now, if we go to this, we've got both of it here. We'll be able to upload the normal one and the Christmas example. So what I will do is do connect, and hopefully it'll allow me to do this, which it will, thank God. And we'll go to my library, and the first one we're going to upload to the gallery is this one. A cozy wooden cabin. So cozy wood, handmade, family, holiday, and winter for this one. We'll overwrite the one that's here. So what we can do is then share lot to gallery. And that's now on the gallery, the non-Christmas decorated version. And then we'll go to our one here and do the same for this one. So we'll do upload to gallery. And basically my username on the gallery is very much the same as my username for Twitch. So here you'll find the non-Christmas decorated one, and here you'll find the Christmassy one, which we played for this stream. I really appreciate anyone who's watched this. I'm just doing streaming for fun, not the game. Oh, it looks best on Christmas morning. Ooh, should we see what that looks like? I'm just gonna see. Ooh, I do like that. Good idea. Thank you in the chat. We'll upload a version to the gallery with that as well. And in this one we'll put... Yeah, I agree. I like that one too. Morning is good. I think I'm in morning. Yeah. I wish. Yeah, it would be nice if it had been sent to Santa. Yeah, morning is really good. So what I'll do next is, because I've just updated the lot, I will save again that morning, just for the screenshots when I can remember what I was actually going to do. And then basically what we'll do here is save it, overwrite, and then we'll update it to the gallery again on Christmas morning. Yeah, you're really right in the chat. So both of those are now available on the gallery for you to look. My username is Karmasi Sangay. I'm hoping that if these two streams are saved, because my previous didn't one, I will upload an edited speed built version on my YouTube channel. But I'm really pleased with how this turned out. Thank you very much, Custom Game FBI, for the follow, and thank you very much, Mekan. I'm really not good at pronouncing stuff. I can barely pronounce my own name. Mekaniancha, sorry, I murdered that, for all the comments and things like that. I really appreciate everyone watching and seeing and having a look at what this looks like. I really enjoyed doing this. Hopefully I'll see some of you in my next stream, and hopefully that will go like this again. Thanks again for watching. This is, if I can get on the right screen. Okay, see you in the next one.